A Lee County youth program whose goal is to keep kids out of foster care is selected as a pilot program for the state.
Allie Martin tells us about the program and how a desire to provide help for parents and children in at-risk families is making a big difference.
I don't want to be an adoption agency. We want to reunite families. That is the whole goal of this court.
When Stacey Bevel was elected youth court judge in 2019, about 80% of kids in foster care in Lee County were eventually adopted. That same year, the Mississippi legislature provided money to fund parent attorneys for abuse and neglect cases. For the first time, parents had a voice. The next year, Lee County was asked to be part of a pilot program funded by the Casey Family Foundation that provided a social worker to work alongside the parent attorney in what are called family defense teams. Deidre Berry is the parent representative advocate for the Lee County Youth Court.
Our team is really more of a support system for the family. So you have the CPS workers who advocate for the children. Well, we're advocating for the parents. We are a support for the parents, and they just have their own team of people that are working for them.
While the family defense teams initially assisted parents who wanted to get their children back from Child Protective Services custody, Judge Bevel and her staff are now using a similar strategy to keep kids out of state custody. That is done by developing what is known as a safety plan, which allows children to stay with family members or friends during CPS investigations.
We wanted to put as much effort as we did on working with parents whose children were in care. We wanted to work that hard to help these parents that we've identified them at risk. And that is what the parent defense team looks like. We have been designated as a pilot county for this program because we are one of the first counties to work on the at-risk side.
Last year, 144 children avoided CPS custody because of the safety plans. That keeps families intact and also means big savings for taxpayers. While foster parents are paid an average of $600 per foster child, those who take in kids under the safety plan receive no state funds. Last year, that amounted to more than $1 million in savings for taxpayers, and Judge Bevel says the program can be expanded.
We are wanting the state to invest in these family defense teams, and the return on the investment is unbelievable.
Now, Judge Bevel and her team, with help from the state Supreme Court, will ask the legislature for money to fund family defense teams in other counties. In Tupelo, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
And Lee County's youth court now has 2 parent attorneys and 2 social workers for parents.